Things got off to a rocky start on BBC's Question Time when Fiona Bruce was forced to scold a politician during a heated debate. Question Time's presenter Fiona Bruce threatened to put a gag on Reform MP Richard Tice after constantly interrupting the live show. During Thursday's instalment, March 6, of the BBC Politics Evening Show, the 60-year-old broadcaster returned to the helm, which was hosted in Skipton, North Yorkshire. The TV presenter welcomed Minister for Women and Qualities Bridget Phillipson, Conservative MP Harriet Baldwin, Green Party MP Adrian Ramsay, and Reform UK MP Richard Tice. Throughout the show, the panel discussed many of the biggest stories hitting the headlines this week, including Donald Trump's ongoing discussions with Volodymyr Zelensky and the concerns surrounding the support for the standard of living. But one of the most divisive topics of the show was the efforts being made to help reduce climate change. Throughout the show, audience members are encouraged to ask their burning questions to politicians, and this week was no exception. The flagship politics show got off to a rocky start when one guest asked, "In 2075, will people look back at us in 2025 and think we destroyed the opportunity of climate change due to short-term policy and short-term thinking?" As Green Party member Adrian Ramsay discussed his hopes for future generations regarding the growing concerns around climate change. Richard interjected, asking, "How's that going? How's that going so far?" In an effort to let the Ramsay finish his point, Fiona assured him, "Look Richard, I will come to you." Determined to get his point across, Richard continued, speaking over Ramsay, "We've got higher bills. It's not going very well, is it?" "Come on Adrian, it's not going very well." Adrian argued, "Richard, you criticize net zero but your party has the highest net zero credibility," to which he replied, "Yeah, because it's stupid." Adrian went on, "The fact is the green economy is growing 3 times faster than the economy as a whole, and you ask why we're not seeing enough renewable energy, why is our public transport not good enough, why are we not supporting our farmers enough? I agree, we need the government to be far stronger on all these things, and if you look at what the Climate Change Committee said just last week, they said we can have this hopeful future that's more equal, and we've got all the food and energy we need locally, we got the jobs which we need." It was at this point that Richard interrupted for a third time, as he asked, "And Adrian, how much money do they say we have to spend every year?" Which prompted Fiona to interject, insisting, hang on, Richard, you will get your time. Don't interrupt for just a minute, I will get to you." Adrian continued, "They said it would require 0.2% GDP to," while Richard fumed, £30-40 billion a year, "Don't lie to the British people." Fed up with his constant interruptions, Fiona snapped, "Richard, if you keep on interrupting I will have to put a gag on you or something. I will come to you, I promise." Her bold comment received an enthusiastic round of applause from the live studio audience for putting her foot down as the politician chuckled to himself.